Welcome in, Geminis. I'm Marie at Indigo Earth. I'm here to do a general reading for you, our beautiful air signs, Geminis. Good to have you here. Welcome in, cross watchers. Feel free to swap around the characters as need be throughout the reading, and any time that you come across this reading and you were drawn into it was a time that you were meant to listen to it. Messages coming through for you, Geminis, should reflect some aspect of your current situation as well as an inner knowing. So take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. This might not be your reading this week. For those of you that this does resonate with, I will have an extended at the end of this video. We will dive deeper into your message, and we will explore the zodiac signs that come through. Remember that the zodiac signs that come through can be about an intimate connection as well as background players, friends, relatives, colleagues, siblings, children, extended family, parents. So just keep that in mind as I'm going through the reading. And if you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe. Help the channel grow so other Geminis can get the messages that might be needed for them. So let's see where we go with you today, you beautiful air signs ruled by the planet Mercury. Remember that we are coming up tonight on a full moon in Pisces. So there's a lot of feelings that are coming up for review. A lot of feelings and emotions that are coming up to be cleared, reviewed, become aware of, to be released, so that we can move on. So this is a message for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is a message for those watching. This is a message for our Geminis. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Our intellects, our messengers. Message for Geminis, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching, please. Messages for Geminis, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. All right, here we go. Ready? So, your overall theme, energetic theme for the reading is the Ten of Wands. Something's coming to completion here. Something that's been weighing you down, that's been very dense, been hard to navigate through. Like your perseverance now, it is just, you persevered. You pushed it as far as it can go. Now it's just time to release. Let's see what your overall energy is here. The Seven of Wands, standing your ground. May feel like you're having to swim uphill right now. You're swimming against the current. You're doing it, but it's not easy. Let's see what your situation is. The moon. There's Pisces coming through, full moon. There might be more being added to the plate here. There could be some things going on underneath the scenes that you're not aware of. But we'll see where that goes. So let's see what your opportunity is. The Nine of Swords, facing your fears. You may be being guarded against some things that you didn't want to see, that have been hanging around for too long. Let's see what the universe is working on with you. Six of Swords, relief. Safe passage. You are guarded. You are protected. Let's see how you got here. Ten of Pentacles. This could be about your work, what you do for a living, your day-to-day life. This could be about family. This could be about children. This could be about trying to take things to the distance. Let's see what's right around the corner for you. King of Swords. Clarity. There's that air energy coming through, giving you clarity, making a judgment call. Getting all the facts. Figuring it out. Taking matters into your own hand to make decisions. Let's see what's fading away. Ten of Cups. This could be an illusion about something that you thought was going to bring you happiness that isn't measuring up. Let's see what your outside influences are. Ew. That's Capricorn energy coming through. So far we got Pisces, we got air energy coming through, we got Capricorn. So whenever the devil shows up as an outside influence, this is something that's pressing you. So you ask yourself the question, what or whom is holding me back or weighing me down? So let's see what your next steps are. The Five of Swords. There could be some unresolved issues going on here. There could be some things that are coming around to be resolved. This could be defiance as well, or unresolved conflict. This could also be just about having to play the game, the system, having to be in the system and play the game. So let's see what your future possibilities are. Three of Wands. Setting out on a new adventure, wanting something different, turning your back on things that just don't work anymore. You want to see new manifestations. You want to see new things coming into your life. This has been a long trail. It's been a long journey. It's been a lot to uphold for you. And this just could be the day-to-day grind of living. You know, running on the, trying to, you know, make money, keep a family rolling, keep a car, house payment, car payment, mortgage payment, food on the table, just, you know, trying to keep everybody happy and keep things going. It's getting harder. It's getting harder. And I think it's that way for a lot of people. It's kind of getting to be an overall consensus. People just want a break. So let's keep going here with you, gems. Let's find out what's going on. What is the moon? Clarify the moon for Geminis. What's not being seen here? Well, there you are, the Magician. What's not being seen is your power to change a situation. With the Queen of Swords, there you are again. And the Wheel of Fortune. I don't think you realize your innate power. Your experiences and your knowledge and your keen sense of awareness, you have the ability to turn this situation around for yourself. Wheel of Fortune. You have what everything you need to turn this in your favor. Whatever this is, whether it's a relationship or it's just life in general or a career, a job, a circumstance, you're not seeing your own innate power. You're not seeing that you have everything you need. The wisdom, the knowledge, the determination, the willpower, the ingenuity, the love, the emotional backing behind it to bring in something tangible. And it's about asking yourself good questions. This is Sagittarius energy coming in. Jupiter energy, luck, expansion. So, what is the Nine of Swords? This is facing your fears. This is your opportunity to look it squarely in the face. You got two nines. This is learning mastery and wisdom. Something is coming back into your energy field so you can master it. We got temperance. Yep. Embodying the energy. Alchemy. Temperance is about alchemy. It's also about harmony. You got the Nine of Swords and you have the Nine of Cups. Two opposing energies. Then you got temperance smack dab in the middle of it. And you got the Six of Cups. This is working with the inner child. This is that fight or flight kind of idea. Something, I mean, you've been really up until now, you've been due diligence. You've been doing what you've needed to do. You've been standing strong. You've been standing, but you've been guarded. So it's all about guarding and making sure that something bad doesn't happen. And now you're going to take those two energies of fear and of what drives your happiness, what gives you joy, what gives you pleasure, what gives you energy, what lifts your spirits, and you're going to bring them together to work for you. And this has something to do with childhood memories, something to do with your childhood, something to do with your upbringing. Doesn't necessarily have to be from parents. Could be just from situations through school. Could be situations from friends. Could be situations from, relationships. But this is something to do with what you've learned as a child. Some kind of programming that's being brought up again. And it has something to do with feelings that have been suppressed. Because there's a fear here. There's a fear. Nine of Swords. This is your opportunity to be able to go to that and look it squarely in the eyes and meet it with love and happiness and joy. And bring those two energies together to wound the inner child. Because the universe is working with you on a sense of relief. This is safe passage. Six of Swords. It's safe passage. It's okay to feel the feelings and to release them. It's kind of like nurturing that inner fear of the what if this happens, what if that happens. For others of you, this could be something coming back from the past. Or someone coming back from the past. Somebody maybe you've been very guarded against. Someone that you have been very withholding. Something that is like, it keeps you in angst, anxiety. It's time to meet this head on with love. It's time to meet it head on with love. So let's see what the Six of Swords is. We got the Queen of Wands. We got the Hermit. And we got the Eight of Pentacles. So this is kind of, you've been doing some inner work. You've been doing a lot of inner work. But this is kind of like raising the bar. Queen of Wands, health, vitality, inspiration, ingenuity, originality. Raising the bar, so to speak. Raising your expectations. You've been working really hard here. You've been doing your inner work. You have been doing your inner work. But this is about, okay, it's time to move. It's time to awaken kind of that inner child. It's time to bring that inner child to light. It's time to bring that inner child from within. The things that scare you, the things maybe that you have, I'm not going to say blocked, but you sometimes when you're trying to overcome some sort of fear, or you're, no, not fear, things that give you unrest, your whole focus is trying to make sure that you're not feeling the unrest. So you're doing everything you can to bring peace, bring joy, bring happiness, bring love. And it's still sitting there, because even though you may have matured, even though you may have grown up, even though you may be in a different place, even though you may have children of your own, these energies are still lingering, and they're lingering from something from the past. And so now they're being brought up. They're being brought up to be cleared, and your awareness of them is the start of them being cleared. For others of you, this could be somebody coming back from the past that, although, you may have moved on, there's still some lingering energies here. Could be jealousy, could be envy, could be greed, something deep within you that still need to be worked on just a little bit. Still need to be worked on, still need to be seen, still need to kind of like feel those energies and work through them. So let's see how you got here. We got the Ten of Pentacles down here. This could be a family situation. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles here for Gemini, please. Good grief. We got the Nine of Pentacles. We got the Five of Pentacles. And we got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I think something that you thought was going to go the distance or go the whole way didn't. There's been a loss here. There's definitely been a loss here. And although you've released it, Four of Pentacles, although it's been released, there's still some lingering energies here that are being covered up. Not by trying to be happy. I'm not going to say by trying to be happy, but by trying to soothe it over, maybe. Not really letting it, feeling the full extent of it. Trying to soothe it over with bringing things into your life that give you joy, that give you... and those things are fine. Those things are good. Those are good things to do. But if at points, like, this healing process is like an onion. You get through a layer, and then you're okay for a while, and then it comes up again, and then you got to dig down a little deeper, and then you're okay for a while, and then it comes up again, and you got to dig down a little deeper. There's definitely been a loss here. And although you've let it go, this loss has triggered something within the inner child within you that still has not quite cleared itself out yet. Could have to do with it could have to do with envy. It could have to do with jealousy. It could have to do with drama. It could have to do with wanting to be seen, wanting to be recognized, wanting to be acknowledged. And remember, your situation here is you are changing things around, but you've grown a little bit cool. Queen of Swords. Grown a little bit cool. And those feelings need to be recognized. They're neither good nor bad. They're just here. Because there's still some lingering energies of wanting or having to be better than, more than. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. There's definitely been some loss here. And the loss is coming back up. That feeling of loss is coming back up. So let's look at the King of Swords. And this is the density of it. There's a density of it. It's trying to clear itself out. 10 of Wands. It's not like you're crushed by it, but it's coming along with you for the journey, and it doesn't need to be there anymore. And that's why the universe is telling you this is safe passage. It's safe passage. So let's see what the King of Swords is. This is what's right around the corner for you. This is air energy coming in as well. But this is, you could be overanalyzing the situation in your head instead of feeling your way through it in your heart. It needs to move through. We have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, we have the 5 of Wands. So, by being in your head quite a bit, it's causing a distraction. It's moving you away from having to really feel the feelings, because you're a little bit Queen of Swordish right now. Well, there's the 10 of Swords coming in. I knew it was going to come out. There's too much head game going on, which, I mean, that's typical for a Gemini. You're the thinkers, right? You think your way through things. You analyze through things. You're the communicators, the messengers, the intellects. You're the investigators, the researchers. So it's not surprising that that's why this is here. You're trying to, like, figure it out and sort it through in your head. But this is where the confusion and the conflict is coming in. And this is where the distraction's coming in. And you got the 10 of Swords. So now it is weighing you down. It's going to get heavier. And then it's going to be at a point where you can't, you're going to be immobilized by it. That's why you got this guy here on the outside influences. So let's go there. Let's see what's going on. Because you might be focused on the fact that your 10 of Cups went away. And so now, in order to avoid that, avoidance, you're doing everything you can, not maliciously, but maybe kind of numbing the situation that you just don't have expectations for a 10 of Cups anymore. And so the feeling of it, because you got the 9 of Cups here with the 9 of Swords, scared to go there. Scared to go there. You are standing not purposefully, but you are standing in the way of it. Because you probably don't want to feel that again. For others of you, if there is this person coming back from the past, I think there's a lot of unresolved issues here that need to be cleared up. I think it needs there needs to be closure. Ten of Swords. There's some kind of closure that can come through. There's unresolved issues here. There's still conflict. There's still disharmony. There's still confusion. So let's find out why the Devil's here. Clarify the Devil for our Geminis, please. It's Capricorn energy. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. But these are blockages. Conditioning, programming. We got the Ace of Swords. We got the Queen of Pentacles. And we got the Four of Cups. Well, you've been, like I said, you've been doing a lot of work trying to take care of yourself, getting grounded, doing what you need to do, seeking the truth, understanding things from a different perspective. But I think that Four of Cups, you're acting like you're not interested when you still are wanting for something. And you're not being honest with yourself about it. This is the blockage. So it's time to face that. You do want your Ten of Cups. You want it. It's okay. Face it. Face the fear. You do want your Ten of Cups. You do want your Ten of Pentacles. You do want something to go the distance. You don't have to be up in your head about it. You can actually really feel it. Yeah, I want it. Raising the bar. Queen of Wands, right? Your vision. It's deep inside there, the Hermit. It's deep inside there. And so now it's time to work on it. And it's nothing you have to do, you haven't done or have done, but those dreams that you had when you were a child, that you could have your wish fulfillments, that you could have your happiness, that you could have your, your happy place, they're still in there. And they want to come out to play. So acting like they're not there, or acting like they don't exist, or acting like you just don't care, you could care less, or pretending like, you're uninterested in it is not the truth. And that's where this guy's winning. The Devil. That's where the blockages and the limitation is. So let's find out what the Five of Swords is. This is unresolved conflict. Death. This is the transformation that needs to take place. And by the way, for those of you that are wondering, the truth about this other person is that they still deeply care about you. They deeply care about you. The truth is they deeply care about you, but they're not letting you know it. They're acting like they're uninterested. They see you as a Queen of Pentacles. They see you as somebody that's very giving, very loving, very nurturing, very honest, and very truthful. So let's see what this is with the... Clarify this, please. I was on a roll and then I went the other way for a minute. I'm off track. What? Okay. Five of Swords. What is the unresolved conflict here? We have death. So that's Scorpio energy coming through. We have the Seven of Wands. So there was some kind of trust issues involved in this. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So there wasn't a shared vision. So the unresolved conflict is that something died here. Something came to an end where there were issues of distrust and there was not a shared vision. There may have been jealousy here. There may have been envy. There may have been greed. Give me one more on this, please. Three of Wands. So, someone turned their back here. Someone turned their back and went in another direction. But none of this was resolved. None of this was talked about or discussed. There's been no closure here. If this is a situation for you that happened, there's still unresolved feelings and issues here. There's a lack of trust of being able to have what you really want in life. So you just turned your back on it. You feel like it might be for others, but not for you. And that's just simply not the truth. The truth is that there's just something is not resolved yet within you or within the connection that you were in because of trust issues. And so now it's kind of like you're not trusting anybody except yourself. Even though you've let go, you're still wanting to access your happiness, your Ten of Cups, and your Ten of Pentacles. So let's get one more on the Three of Wands. So your next step is to work through these feelings. That's the next step. These are things probably, this is deep within that you're not quite aware of, but it has to do with trust issues. And this goes back to some things in childhood. So give me one more on the Three of Wands. You're setting out on another adventure. There's no doubt about that. You're definitely setting out on another adventure. But you're waiting, wondering like, why are my ships not coming in? Why are things not manifesting the way that I want them to? Give me one more on this Three of Wands, please, for our Geminis. The truth of the matter is because holding on to this, the theme, the Ten of Wands, can't go with you. So you need to leave it at shore while you push off. If you ever want to come back to it, it will still be there. If you ever want to come back in that direction. Two of Pentacles. You can go one way or you can go the other. You got a choice. You're kind of divided and split right now. You got the Hanged Man. It's time to sit back with this for a minute. It's time to cocoon. It's time to become aware of it. Look at it, understand what it is, feel it, and know that your dreams are still possible. You still can have your Ten of Cups. You still can have your Ten of Pentacles. It may not have happened in the last situation or the situation before that, but that's not destiny. That's not your destiny. You've got the Wheel of Fortune on your side. You are the Magician. This is just peeling back another layer so it can be released and left behind. It's unresolved conflict. And it has to do with trust issues. Because you can walk away from things all day long, but if you're not really being honest with yourself, Queen of Pentacles, if you're really not being honest with yourself, this guy gets to come in and rule because you're really not facing the fear. And you're pretending like you're uninterested or you don't care when you really do. So that's a sure door, like that's a door wide open. Like, come on in, create more problems, create more burdens, create more chaos, create more unhealed woundings, create more confusion. I'm going to stay in my head and try to figure this out. But healing comes from the heart. And it comes from that core center. So if this is somebody coming back from the past, I mean, I don't know that there may be an opportunity here to, I don't see communication coming through here. There may be an opportunity here for closure, because we do have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and this is the Queen of Wands in the upright is what the universe is trying to help you with. So I think that this is going to resolve for you. But I think you're pushing off in another direction. Three of Wands. I think you want something to manifest itself in your life other than what has in the past. And you're at a crossroads here. Two of Pentacles, right? You can go either way. This can go either way right now. So it's time to kind of sit back and get quiet. Time to marinate in it. Hanged Man. So let's see who's coming through here for you. We've got Capricorn energy. We've got Scorpio energy. We got Pisces energy. We got Sagittarius. We got Gemini and Virgo. We got Pisces and Cancer. We got Sagittarius. We got Virgo. Yep, those are the ones coming through. So I will look at those in the extended for you. We will get actions and advice for you as well. For those of you not going on Gemini, let's get some guidance to you. This is from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. So this is for our Geminis. Our intellects. And this is a hard one for Geminis to do, to get out of their heads. But you're practicing mastery. The Magician. And that's all about why we're here on this Earth School, right? Learning mastery. Foggy Bog. Foggy Bog. Be patient. Spiritual Guardian of Spring activation. So let's look at those two for you. Let's see what Foggy Bog is. Patience. The message of this card is to be quiet and be still. There's your Hanged Man. Be quiet and be still. The time is not right to go forward now. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and the truth of things may not be as they initially appear. Events that seem one way may in fact be completely different. Just as the eagle exhibits great patience as he waits for a fish to emerge, so too must you be still and allow the truth to emerge. In this state of obscured visibility, your imagination can surge forward and spark your intuition. If you can wait long enough, your sixth sense will be ignited. Listen to your inner yearnings. Listen to your inner yearnings and pay attention to those seemingly random thoughts. Water represents emotions, feelings, and the subconscious. When the water becomes condensed as fog, it obscures the true shape of things. We can't see clearly the way we can in the light. If we move forward, we risk getting caught in acidic, waterlogged soil and decaying plant matter. Heed the warning here to not allow unexamined emotions to overwhelm your growth. Have patience. And then Spirit Guardian of Spring. Well, if this isn't two different ones, do not hesitate. The time is now. It's okay if you are hesitant or even afraid. Face that fear and do it anyway. There are times to pull back and think carefully before every action. Forge forward with courage and certainty. A new beginning awaits you. You might experience some chaos or turmoil, but that's all part of this exciting time. Do not allow upheaval to disrupt your forward trajectory. Be courageous and forthright. Make your decisions swiftly and with confidence, and then act on them with steely resolve. In ancient times, people employed springtime ceremonies to clear out the old and invite in the new. So we're coming up on the equinox right now. Okay? So we're going into the winter season. So even though this is about spring, it's still about the changing of the seasons. Spring was seen as the time of new seeds sprouting, eggs hatching, animals giving birth, and new beginnings. Spring also refers to hope, renewal, growth, youth, and love. And ceremonies were done to honor this transition in life. Get ready, big changes are ahead. Things that have been incubating are now coming to life. A profound transformation is ahead. Keep going. Prepare for this time of upheaval, fluctuations, and renewal. The end result will be glorious. So I think the message is here for you because we got the Two of Pentacles, right? You're split between pushing forward and holding back. I think right now is a time for you to marinate. The Hanged Man. Marinate. Let it present itself. Foggy Bog, have patience. Once it presents itself, that's when you can take activation. But allow it to present itself to you while you work through some of these feelings and some of these like missed opportunities that you feel like aren't coming through or aren't here yet and you don't know why. It's because you have been subconsciously guarding against feeling those feelings because maybe you felt like in the past they weren't for you. So here's where the Foggy Bog is. Because you can't work with something if you don't know, if you're not aware of it. Now you're aware of it. Now you have an understanding of it. So now you face the fear, right? You face the fear. It's not that you tell the fear what to do. You face the fear. And then you wait for the activation to start for you. That's why you have safe passage. Six of Swords. That's why you have the Hermit and looking, searching, working hard, honing in on here. That's where the safe passage is going to come from. Moving forward. So this guy can clear out of here. So that's what I have for you this week, Geminis. I hope this helped, and until next time, may the peace that passes all understanding embrace the essence of your being. And for those of you going on, the link is in the description box below, and I'll see you over at the extended. Bye-bye.